Oh, you bugger, just stung the out. Bramble, bugger off. Ow, stinging the out of me. It's all sorted out, chain line's right. Right guys, as you're aware, I'm going to ride the north rim of the Grand Canyon with Steve from Hardtail Party. That is coming up in about 10 days. I've been out riding local, you know, single track trail, stuff like this. The bike I've been riding is my Sherpa Titanium. I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's a great bike. I've always, it's a bit of a go-to for me. Obviously I love the Switch 9er as well, and that's going to be better for the conditions out there. But I feel like I'm so used to the Sherpa Titanium that maybe I just should grin and bear it, suck it up, you know, ride 120mm fork, just enjoy that geometry. I'm used to it, get on with it. But I do think that the tyre choice is a bit narrow, fast rolling, thin walls on these racing roads. I just don't think that's going to stack up very well. So what do? Do I swap out my tyres, my wheel set really, to the broader 30mm internal diameter carbon rims that I've got on some custom Stanton hubs with some Maxxis 2.35s, 2.4s, and also bigger rotors. We'll just stick that on my Sherpa and go for that. I think that's what I'm likely to do. But first things first, I'm going to weigh the Sherpa and I'm going to weigh the Switch 9er. So have a look at that. It is impressively light, this bike. Oof, look at that. See that? 11 kilo on the nose. 11 kilo on the nose. The other bike that I am looking to take is my Switch 9er Ti. Okay, I've got that set up not exactly how I want to set it up overall, but principally the majority of the parts that are on there I'm happy with. Come and have a look. I've tried to make a standout difference between the Sherpa and the Switch 9er. So I've got 160mm forks on it. I'm running M236 RXFs. I've got 30mm internal width carbon rims on some custom Stanton hubs that I'm just prototyping at the moment. Don't know what that was. I've got new E4s. The new E4s with 180mm rotor front and rear. Centre lock again. XT group on this. Well, say no more. I'm running the Alibaba with the Stanton stem. I would likely swap those out at some point for a tie bar because the tie bar is incredible. Yeah, so that's basically the setup I've got going on with that. And let's weigh it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to weigh it. So let's weigh it. 13.19 kilo. Okay, so 11, that's 12 point, so it's 2,200 grams difference between this and that bike. Okay, you know, how much of it is in the fork? How much of it is in the wheels? We're gonna find that out, I guess.
Trying to make the ultimate bike.
Come here.
This hill.
This is Jed, my boy. He's my shred ready partner.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that swap over now, and with my main man here, and then we're going to go out for a bit of a ride. All right. Yeah, you grab this axle off me, bro. Cheers, mate. 180 rotor we're putting on here. So we're going to need a different brake mount. We are running a 160 brake mount. Obviously, there's one on here. So let's just take that one off there. So these are actually the 12x142 conversion dropouts, because I bought those hubs at a time when they didn't have any 148 hubs in stock. But what you'll notice is you can run your caliper without any spacers, adjust it this way with the 3mm of adjustment on the caliper. You don't need any spacers to be able to run it with a 142 setup. I figured that out when Boost first came out. So doesn't always work, the little trick of just putting the back brake on, you know, and setting the pads, but we'll try it out. Something to note, this is a Boost wheel, so I'm just going to swap these dropouts for my Boost dropouts. Right, let's get that one. All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right. Nice. Chicken nice. Chicken nice. So that's the wheel swap done. So now we're going to drop it on the scales, check out the difference. What was it before? Can you remember, Jed? 11 kilos. 11 kilos with the wafer thin ham, Barbara.
no thin ham, Barbara.
Does she like wafer thin ham, Barbara?
Could she have wafer thin ham, Barbara? No.
Right. That's a very English joke. Oh, you can feel the weight difference. You can feel the weight difference. Not too bad though. Still feels good. Okay, that's interesting, eh? Okay, well that's added 940 grams to the bike, but that is a much burlier wheel set and tyre. So yeah, now it's just time to go and ride it and see how it feels. Oh, yeah, it is. So with the Sherpa, it's all like picking that line, which means I'll be rattling through everything here. There you go. Nice, comfy. There's a lovely set of buildings down here. Really, really nice. Whee. That's that beautiful old building. Look at that. I don't specifically know what it was for. It was Industrial Revolution land. A lot of millstones around, the old flour grinding millstones. Back onto the road climbs. There you go, look, see that? That sign there, Stanton in the Peak. So this is a place called Stanton Moor, literally, I don't know, 2-3 miles away from the unit, 2 miles away from where I live. I used to literally live half a mile away in a little village called Elton, which is beautiful, but the house was so old, we weren't allowed to do anything to it. It was freezing all the time, so I moved. Yeah, great bit of trail this, absolutely love it. Overgrown, quite a lot. Okay, there's my bike. Oh, handsome little thing, isn't it? I'm enjoying it with these wheels. Wheels and tyres, yeah. I can feel the weight a little bit. I can feel the drag a little bit as well. It's going to get a little bit worse as well because I'm about to drop some air out of these tyres because I'm proper bouncing and rattling through rooty rock sections. So let's do that. Let's drop a bit of pressure. Try that, see how it goes. Jed did not come out with me today because he had to go and see his mate Lucian. Proper busy. But me and Jed are going riding tomorrow. We're going to go Cannock for the day. So trying to get as many miles in before Thursday, because Thursday is my day to fly. So, you know, better get fit. Right, let's get back on this climb. Quite a nice bit of descent, that really. So this frame is the long version of the Sherpa 17. I think obviously I designed the original Sherpa 17 to fit me perfectly, but the feedback from some people as time's gone by, it feels a little short and that maybe a longer version would be better. Okay, this is a lovely little spot to come and camp. There you go, they're doing it there. Okay, before I get going here, it's a nice little descent. Before I get going here, I'm going to try something. Me and trusty park tool, I've just nudged that, you can you see that okay? Just nudged it forward on the rails, and I've taken that tilt out, a slight tilt that I had on it, just to see if I can seat onto my seat bones a bit better, and see if I can get that nice riding position I was talking about that I have on the other bike. No, I didn't think about it before really, but yeah, a new Endura short inliner with a gel pad. It's alright, I'm not sure. So what am I on now, like probably about 15 miles I've done, 20 miles. I can feel my sit bones quite a bit, but hopefully this adjustment in the saddle will help me out, because I feel like I'm let's see if this works out. Okay, have a little roll around here a second just to see how that feels. Just feel a bit better. Let's see how we get on. Where I used to live.
Beautiful old village. Swift turn down towards Winster, and there's a little road on the left here, take that. And then there's a beastie road climb, farmer's track into a place called Clough Wood. Ah, look at that, good descent, Clough Wood. Yeah, this is where it starts getting steep. Oh, that's a steep bit of road. Oh, that's all changed. It's going to be well overgrown through here. Could have rode that, I guess, but didn't really know where it was. It's so overgrown. Oh, you bugger just stung the at me. Have a look. Bramble, bugger off. Ah! Okay, there we go. No dabs. Wow. Ow, stinging the shit out of me. Okay, that's better. Hey, where's the trail? I realised I ain't got my glasses on. Ow, bramble. All the carbs are definitely out my system now, running on my body fats. It's pretty good really, just feels grim. Definitely sweating out them fruity ciders from yesterday, bloody hell. My arms are ringing with stingies. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's it really. It's just 2-3 miles back through Matlock, then the half-mile up the hill to my house, and that's it really. Done all the trail stuff now, it's just road riding. Isn't it beautiful though? Absolutely stunning. Moved my business up here first, and then I moved my family up. And we've been here, I don't know, maybe I think about 7 years. I love it. Yeah, since 2015, 8 years. There's a place called Robin Hood Stride, and me and my friends when I was at uni used to go there pretty much every weekend, kind of set up a little day camp, climbing. Oh, it's just lovely, love it, it's lovely, and it just gave me a real buzz to want to be here for the rest of my well, for the rest of my life really, but we'll see how that goes. All right, well that is a real nice little local loop. Cutting up through Stanton Moor, then dropping down through a few little coppices, cut through Stanton, the actual place called Stanton, then drop down through Clough Wood. You just saw do that. Very overgrown, but Stanton Moor is very overgrown. I was thinking, of course it's the summer. I was just eager to get out, I guess. Should have put myself a long sleeve top on, but I got this through the post today, this new purple top from the holidays. So I thought I'd give it a try out, see how wicked it was, how breathable it was, all that sort of jazz, but it's difficult to tell because it's so piss wet through. Hello. Hello, doggy. So, bike, let's talk about bike. How's the bike feeling? How's your bike feeling, Dan? Well, pretty sound to be honest, apart from my wobbly cassette, which I didn't realise because I had my headphones on. This Gen 4 geometry, this new longer geometry does feel really nice. Feels nice on the descents. Yeah, everything else feels just like the other one. But that longer geometry does feel nice on the descents, a bit more stable. I can feel the drag of these tyres a little bit, but I'm getting used to it, it's alright. It's just when you've been riding those Rocket Rons 2.2s, pumped up to the 9, so rapid. I think if you're 5'9", this would be absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. 5'9" at the minute, what's that? This is where you're sitting in the middle of the 17 and the 19. And it's like the 19 reach would probably suit you a touch better. If you're 5'10", let's say, 19 reach suit you a bit better, but your inside legs, what, 31? So if you want more clearance, you want to run a better dropper, like a longer dropper, not necessarily better, a longer dropper, say 210 or something. So you're this geometry, this size would be perfect for those people. So feeling on for it. I feel like it'll be alright actually. I was feeling a bit nervous, like 70 miles, a bit of a chunk, especially if you spend most of your day beating the living daylights out of a MacBook for hours. A little bit nervous of the elevation and the heat, but never one for bitching. Suck it up and get on.